Gemini, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. You are definitely in your Gemini energy right now. I'm getting both sides of you. It's like the minute that you try to nail down a decision about something, this is the path I want to go down, this is the choice that I'm making, you immediately change your mind. It's just a really interesting energy because I'm picking up the duality. I'm getting the sense that nothing is ever going to be perfect, which, I mean, that's true. That's kind of how life works out. Nothing goes exactly the way that we want it to, but you're still in the market for perfection. And when I say in the market, it's a romantic market. You're really looking for that ideal person, or the ideal person that you've set on such a high pedestal. You have these kind of expectations on what this person is supposed to be or how they're supposed to present themselves. And then the reality of meeting somebody who's like that falls significantly short to your expectations. And that's the energy that I'm picking up on. That's the duality. That's the, oh yes, okay, they have the qualities that I'm looking for, so I'm going to pursue it, versus, okay, well, but they don't have all the qualities. They have 90% of the qualities. That's the energy I'm picking up. We'll see how it translates here. So at the bottom of the deck, I'm getting the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is a very secretive energy. Also very spiritual. So there's a lot of trusting your own instincts that's coming out, a lot of just not ready to open up and tell people exactly what you're thinking or what you're feeling. This is a period where you're doing a lot of internal reflection without a lot of outward communication to other people. You might be having conversations. It's not about you're completely silent. It's the content of the conversation, the depth that you might normally have as far as those conversations go. You're not having that. Your conversations right now are very much a surface level type of conversation. You're just not ready to go into the weeds, which is very unusual for you because as a Gemini, you go into the weeds. I sometimes describe Gemini as that, and not in a negative way, but it's always that little kid that asks why, because that's just who you are. You're always looking for answers. You're always trying to get to the bottom of things. And it just feels like all of that energy right now is directed inward. You're not having those outward conversations. It's all inward. I can see right now in your current energy, we have the Three of Pentacles influenced by the Two of Swords. You're at a crossroads when it comes to our relationship for sure. It's, do we build something? Do we not? It feels like the decision's yours. It's not about whether or not this other person wants to build something with you. It's, do you want to build with this other person? That's the energy I'm picking up. It's this person sees you as a good match. They see you as a good partner. They do. And you do too on some level. It's just when you start to get in your own head and really think about things, you start nitpicking and identifying all the cons about the person and the situation and how it could be better, and if it just tweaked a little bit this way, if this person just behaved a little bit differently. And this is where you're very much in your head. This is what's making it difficult for you to make a decision. But the universe wants you to focus on that. So we do have the King of Swords showing up in your focus category, which it's your energy. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And so there's something where you do need the clarity. You do need to focus on what is the most significant. Are you giving a lot of weight to things that just really aren't that important? Because that's how it's coming across. What were your first instincts about this person and about the situation? Go back to your first impression. First impressions are really significant. And because we do have the High Priestess here, and underneath the High Priestess, I have the Ten of Pentacles. When you meet somebody for the first time, your spirit, your body knows whether or not that's a good person to be around, regardless of whatever future might unfold. It starts with that first impression. There have been people that I know I've met that immediately I don't want anything to do with them. And there's been people that I meet and oh my God, I want to be their best friend. It's just, there's something about their energy. There's something about the connection there. It's significant. So go back to your first impression of this person because it feels like it was a really strong, positive, spiritual connection. Go back to that energy and then really take it through that lens because that's going to be the most important factor. It's how do you mesh with another person? Because I bet there's been a lot of people that you've met that you just don't want to be around, or not long term, not like that. In your past energy, I am seeing the World, and this is the completion of a cycle. So definitely, oh, we just had the full moon in your sign. That's how this one is coming across, because I was getting the full moon, but it was in your sign. So there was something about you that would have started roughly 6 months ago, and when probably around your birthday. During the 6 months, you were learning a lot about yourself and a lot of how do you see yourself? How do you want to be seen by other people? There was something connected to your first house, your physical self. And whatever it was, you came to some sort of realization recently and you let go. It feels like it was insecurity that you let go of, but that was a big hurdle. It wasn't the full thing though. There was still some residual something that you had to release. And I'm not able to articulate it because I'm not able to pinpoint exactly what this feels like, but it feels like you released a lot and then there's still a little bit more to go. When it comes to this situation, your strength here is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles indicates that you have all the skills necessary in order to make a very clear decision and make the right decision for yourself. Don't get hung up and don't let you create your own barriers, because that's definitely coming across here. There's something about that energy, and I'm not really getting that. I'm really not getting it from the cards. I'm just picking that up from you. So that indecision you have right now, that is going to clear up. So you are going to come to some realization here pretty quickly with this Judgment card. The Judgment card is a final decision. So whether you end up giving it a go with this person or you end up backtracking and holding out for something different, intuitively you're going to know what the right choice is, and there's a need to rely on that. When I look at the external influences here, so how the universe is shaping the situation, I'm getting the Star with the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, I mean, this is like hot pursuit, passion, let's go for it. With the Star card, there was something here that triggered a healing for you. This is also about showing you how to accomplish and go after all of your dreams. How do you make those dreams a reality? What actions do you need to take? Are you motivated to take those actions? How passionate do you feel about the entire situation here? The universe is really trying to bring you what you want. It really is. But you're having a hard time seeing it for what it is, for the opportunity that it is. But that's only in the current energy, but that's the energy that I'm picking up. So I'll keep going. Sitting in your hopes or fears, we do have the Magician. I love how the Magician's showing up because the Magician is Mercury energy. Mercury is the ruler of your sign. And this is about you trying to manifest exactly what you want here. You've been putting it out to the universe that this is what you're interested in. This is what you want. This is how you see your life progressing. And it's that piece right there that is really significant. It's how you see your life progressing. The ultimate goals that you've set for yourself indicate that you need to take this sense of direction, whether it's this path or it's this other path. There's something about this direction, the way that you want your life to unfold. There's something significant to that. Let me try and tap into that one a little bit more as I go through the reading. But that is going to help you make a really clear decision. How do you want to live your life? Because it's always going to be a journey. It's never about the destination, because the destination, I mean, once you get there, you're just going to set new goals. We all do. I don't know anybody who wants to kind of just sit still. I'm sure there's people that do. They're probably not watching tarot, but you know, to each their own. I'm just getting the sense of you really put out there the type of life that you wanted to live, and the universe is trying to deliver it to you. You just never imagined it would look this way. So when I look at your potential outcome here, and I'm getting the Three of Cups with the Hanged Man, you're being given a really great opportunity to see everything from a different perspective, to see where things are going right, where you can be the happiest here. Because the Three of Cups, I mean, this is a card of happiness. This is spending time with your family, your friends, really enjoying their company. And with the Hanged Man, there is something here that you need to see differently. This is coming down to, again, the way that your life, the life that you want to live and the way that it's unfolding. It's not unfolding in a way that you would have expected before. You need to see things from this different perspective. Let me get some additional details here, because this is a really fascinating reading, Gemini. With the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, I'm getting the Queen of Wands. And I was just thinking that you need to really channel that Sagittarius energy. You need to be able to see from that high level perspective. Your opposing sign, so if you think about just your opposing sign, highlights some of the ways that you don't look at things. And that's why you're really just encouraged sometimes to look at your opposing sign, which is showing up right here. That's what this Queen of Wands is doing. Focus on the actions. What actions is this person taking towards you? How are they behaving? How does that align with what you want when it comes to an ideal partner? Because the relationship itself does seem to be different than what you would have expected. But how does the person behave? Do their words and actions align? Because that's not common, not as common as you would expect it to be. With the King of Swords, I'm getting the Eight of Swords. So this is a self-imposed prison of the mind. This indicates that you are really kind of trapped in your head in this duality. You have what it takes to break yourself free from whatever restrictions you're putting on yourself right now, because you are very much trapped in your own mind. You are. But you can easily get out. All you have to do is really just tap into your intuition, tap into that very strong mental clarity that exists within you already. Air signs are very intelligent people, but Gemini, more than the other air signs, you're highly intelligent. So you actually already have all these answers within you. With the World, I'm getting the King of Pentacles. So whatever happened here in the past, whatever it was that you released connected to just you, your physical body, helped ground you, helped you to establish some sort of stability here, because whatever was holding you back prevented you from really creating your own future. But you're in the energy now. You just have to make a decision. You will. It's just, that's kind of the immediate. With the Eight of Pentacles, I'm getting the Two of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. We're looking at the Ten of Pentacles here. You really do have all the answers within you. That Eight of Pentacles, again, you're a master at this. You've done this before. You know how to get yourself out of this situation. You know what you have to rely on. You can trust yourself, trust your instincts here. That Two of Pentacles also tells me that you're really good at being able to prioritize. And it's about finding this balance within yourself to open up and make a decision. And so where you're really good at doing that, you will do that. That's your strength in this entire situation. With the Judgment card, I'm getting the Five of Pentacles. So this is you getting out of your own head, for sure. Absolutely. You're making a very clear decision. You are going to leave something behind. Whatever, because you're standing at a crossroads. You have to make a decision here on which is your path forward. And so it might be that you're leaving this person behind. Maybe you do come to the realization that this person's just not really the right fit for you. When you dig deep inside your own emotions and your own mind, you start to realize that. Or it could be that that's what helps you make that clear decision. Regardless, trusting yourself, trusting your instincts, knowing your own mind, and that you have all the skills necessary to make that clear decision, you will. And it does mean you're going to leave something behind. With the Page of Wands, I'm getting the King of Cups here. So I like when the cups show up connected with actions, because you're following your heart on this one. And so the universe is really trying to set you up to follow whatever is going to fulfill you emotionally. It's not about a mental fulfillment, because you can convince yourself of everything. That's why you always hear about that mind over matter. You can really convince yourself of everything. And so the universe is saying, now's the time to really let your heart guide the way, take some sort of action related to an emotional connection. Let that be your guiding light. With the Star, I'm getting the Ace of Cups. So again, with your emotions, really putting an offer out there to another person. Let's get started. Let's try this out. Let's see where this could go. What are the potential? What is the potential between the two of you? Magician, Four of Wands. So you're trying to manifest a long-term commitment here, marriage. The universe is trying to bring you in that type of partner. The type of relationship that you're trying to manifest, the universe is delivering it to you. But for whatever reason, you're holding yourself back. You're not able to make a very clear decision here. With the Three of Cups and the Hanged Man, I'm getting the Nine of Swords. There is some sort of fear or anxiety around seeing things from a different perspective, spending time with friends. But it's the spending time with friends that helps you see things from a different perspective. You might have some sort of real apprehension around entering into a commitment with another person. A long-term commitment might be scaring you, and that's why you're really up in your head right now. You're trying to figure everything out. It's not that you don't see yourself with the person. It's actually that you do see yourself with this person. So let me get some additional guidance on how to navigate this kind of stress, anxiety, being in your own head about the entire situation. One more. So this is really interesting. We got the Five of Wands, which is obstacles and challenges, but the Five is also a change card. This is a change in circumstances. I have the King of Wands showing up right in the middle. So you're channeling or you're calling in some sort of Queen of Wands. King of Wands is showing up. This indicates to me that you have a lot more in common than you realize. You're a lot more alike than you maybe feel comfortable with at the moment. But it also tells me that you're going to take some sort of action. You're going to overcome these obstacles and challenges. And with the Five of Swords, you're going to overcome whatever mental conflict that you're going through. But this is another Five. These are changes that are taking place, and you are going to be your own agent of change during this entire process. Again, you have everything within you already. It's about tapping into this energy. So it looks like if you really try, you're not going to have any problems overcoming all of these challenges around entering into this relationship. So Gemini, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.